Transfer rumours, news. Man United highly rated Rennes duo Lisandro Martinez is set for new Man United role that nobody saw coming. Wayne Rooney's Erling Haaland snub. Man United legend names his top 3 Premier League players of the season so far, including surprise Arsenal star. But there's no place for 14-goal Man City striker. Manchester United defender Lisandro Martinez is due to return to the first-team squad soon after a lengthy injury layoff. T was a sight for sore eyes this week as images from Carrington were released. Front and centre in the Manchester United training photos was Lisandro Martinez, celebrating another milestone since his ACL injury picked up vs Crystal Palace in February. It was a measure of Martinez's character that he has been pushing for a return to the first-team squad for weeks. Ruben Amorim admitted he told the defender he could not travel for the trip to Nottingham Forest last month. He was not risked a week later either for the draw at Tottenham Hotspur, and his absence was understandable. Martinez has been out since February, and rushing the defender back, potentially aggravating the injury further, would have been a foolish decision having come this far on his recovery. Missing out on the Spurs game almost guaranteed we would see Martinez back among the first team when they returned to Carrington post-international break, and that is how it shaped up. However, his role at the club has changed beyond what anyone was expecting. When he left the field against Palace, United were losing more than just a member of their leadership group. Martinez was the leading defender at the club and a guaranteed starter in the back 5, considering the lack of options available to Amorim. But when he returns this weekend, he will find that his once guaranteed starting spot in the United team now belongs to Luke Shaw. When Martinez joined the injury room at Carrington, Shaw was there waiting for him as he continued his recovery from a muscular injury. That was his third major injury of the 2024-25 season, and it was looking unlikely Shaw would ever be in a position again to challenge for a regular starting 11 position. Fast forward to November, and Shaw has featured in 11 straight Premier League matches for the first time since 2023. The Englishman is there on merit too. Barring the much-publicised disappointing performance against Manchester City, Shaw has been one of the top performers on the left of the back 3, and it was surprising not to see him coming back into the fold at United. Martinez now faces the prospect of being forced to wait for his chance in the starting 11. The Argentine will have expected to be eased back into the first team, but even when fully fit, he is waiting for Shaw to slip up to take his chance. This will be a challenge that Martinez will undoubtedly relish, but it is a big 18 months ahead for the 27-year-old. He is out of contract in the summer of 2027, and if he doesn't manage to replace Shaw, there's a chance his time at the club could be coming to an end. Lelled up for England. Wayne Rooney's Erling Haaland snub. Man United legend names his top 3 Premier League players of the season so far, including surprise Arsenal star. But there's no place for 14-goal Man City striker Wayne Rooney has named his 3 players of the Premier League season so far ahead of the return of domestic football this weekend. But rather than plumping for some of the bigger names currently at the top of their game in the English top flight, Rooney named stars who proved somewhat divisive on social media. When posed the question by Amazon Prime Sport, the Manchester United legend first named Antoine Semenyo, who has notched up a tidy 6 Premier League goals and a further 3 assists in his 11 matches for Bournemouth. "I think he's been great for Bournemouth, carrying on his form from last season," Rooney began. "I'd also think I'd put Brian Buemo in there," the pundit continued. "I think he's been really good for Man United, even after a difficult start for the club. I think he's been really good." Third one, "I'd probably go Victor Gyökeres," Rooney added. "Arsenal have been crying out for a number 9 for a few years now, and has come in, and his determination, and his work rate, and his hold-up player have been good. Obviously he's scored a few goals as well." But fans on social media were quick to suggest their own alterations to the list, in particular highlighting the omission of Erling Haaland, who towers head and shoulders above the rest of his Premier League goal-scoring competition. The Norwegian behemoth has an astonishing 14 league goals to his name already this season, and during the international break helped his national team achieve historic qualification to next year's World Cup in North America. Commenters on social media pilloried Rooney's choices, for not just missing out on naming Haaland, but failing to give midfield stars like Chelsea's Moises Caicedo, Gyökeres' Arsenal teammate Declan Rice, or Sunderland captain Granit Xhaka a mention in his list. Some went as far as suggesting that his choices were evidence of his failings as a manager, with Rooney yet to return to the dugout after his last doomed spell in dugout at Birmingham City. It's no great shock he's not cracked it as a coach with this take, one social media user said. Another added, I like Rooney, but this is clearly why he constantly fails as a manager, laughing out loud. But while Rooney may be a long shot for managerial openings for the time being, his pivot to punditry has been earning him plaudits, with Liverpool icon Graham Souness among one of his fans. I like listening to Wayne Rooney as a pundit because he talks common sense, Souness told Daily Mail Sport, courtesy of Sky Bet. If you're putting together an all-time Manchester United team, Wayne Rooney is one of the first names on the sheet. He was a real warrior. I love Wayne Rooney as a player, and I like to listen to him. He has got authority, so I can listen to him. Some of the other pundits, I turn the sound down. Transfer rumours, news, Man United I highly rated Rennes duo. Manchester United are keeping tabs on Rennes duo Jeremy Jacquet and Mohamed Mate, according to The Sun. The report claims that a scout was spotted at Rennes' 1-0 win at Paris FC on November 7 and revealed they were there to watch defender Jacquet, 20, who has played every minute so far this season, and 18-year-old striker Mate, who is considered more of a youth prospect. Arsenal and Crystal Palace were strongly linked with a move for Jacquet last summer, before he extended his contract with until 2029. Highly rated Ajax star Jordi Mokio is on the radar of Man United, Newcastle United, and Eintracht Frankfurt, according to Sasha Tavalieri of Sky Sports Switzerland. Mokio, 17, is under contract until 2027, but talks have stalled over new terms and he is reportedly looking to take the next step in his career. The defensive midfielder, who made his senior Belgium debut in March, can also play as a centre-back and left-back, which makes him a valuable option to have. Al Ahly striker Ivan Toney is considering taking a 50% salary cut in order to move back to the Premier League to aid his chances of playing for England at the World Cup, according to Team Talk. Toney, 29, has scored 11 goals in 15 games this season, and 41 goals in 59 appearances in total since his £40 million move to Saudi Arabia from Brentford in 2024, but believes he needs to return to a higher level to give him any another.